Robert De Niro owned a restaurant called Tribeca Grill. At Tribeca Grill, it seems that the standards are not very much up to par when it comes to respect of women and respect of other people. It seems at the Tribeca Grill, anything goes, and that includes molestation of other women. Would you like to know what I mean? You see, good old Bobby invites over good old Harvey. But you see, Harvey doesn't want to come during opening hours. You see, Harvey wants to come after hours, when the Tribeca Grill is supposed to be closed. Now, Harvey doesn't just come alone. You see, Robert, good old Bobby, invites several women to stay after hours when the doors are closed. And who knows what he's telling them. He's probably putting Harvey over. What a great guy this is. You should really listen to this guy. This guy's going to get you places. This guy's going to help you out. Oh man, this guy's going to make sure that you stay above the waves and you're above the rat race, and you don't got to be like those other people. You can be special. You can be famous. Just wait a little while and you'll see. Oh, then along comes Harvey. Harvey pulls up in front of the Tribeca Grill. Harvey's hugging Bobby. Bobby's happy to see Harvey, and Harvey eyes all the women at the table. He's not even charming about it, not even pleasant about it. He eyes them like a person would who is very much starving, and he's looking at some prime barbecue rib. Can't wait to sink his mouth into it. Now, here's what Robert did for Harvey. Robert used to secure women for Harvey. And Harvey used to abuse those women in the Tribeca Grill at times when Robert was there and at times when Bobby wasn't there. It seems that Harvey even has access to the Tribeca Grill even when Deniro isn't there. Isn't that interesting, by the way? Wonder how that's possible. You see, this guy gets arrested, and I had to listen to those tapes of Harvey's last victim. Very hard to listen to there, Bobby. What kind of man this is, that he would request such things from such a woman who's very frail looking, very fragile looking, and that he would do stuff like that to her. He would totally abuse painfully during these molestation acts. Why do these women have to be painfully sodomized to get a role, by the way? Why do they have to be broken open, leg bared and all, just to get a movie role? And why is it that you can actually sit there and watch these women scream, and I mean scream as if someone is literally taking a knife and cutting their heart out, screaming in pain? And you can stand there and watch it, Bobby, while your friend Harvey finishes up. Did you join in too, Bobby? Is that why you're hiding? We have no proof that you did, but we do have proof it went on at the Tribeca Grill, and you were there. So what does that make you? I think it makes you sick. I think someone would label you as a bastard for allowing that to happen at your restaurant. You get mad at Donald Trump for some words about him talking about a girl's vagina. Buddy, I've heard worse. Didn't hear it from Trump. I've heard it from folks like you. You see, the left-wing party, which is primarily run by white Jewish males, have a very interesting reaction about women. Their jokes are far more worse than the jokes you hear from Republicans. Many of them have to bite their mouth before they start talking like that, because they know how people paint it. But the left doesn't seem to care. Among themselves, they talk all the garbage in the world. And you don't have respect for women. I mean, let's look at your Hollywood movies. Are they really about empowering women? Or is it about promoting violent, machoistic women so that in real life they can start arguments and fight with real men on the streets so that they can get run over with cars? You don't like hearing that, do you? Isn't that a touchy subject for you? But you see, that's the results of bad behavior. Bad behavior from either side, by the way. You see, divide and conquer doesn't work. You cannot support something that says men are evil for no reason, that white men all have to die for no reason, and then just come off you being a white male is just going to get a free pass, a free ticket. What world are we in again? Because we're not in yours, by the way. See, the planet Earth isn't Hollywood. Hollywood is just a location in it. I hope you're understanding that. So you can go on ahead and hide and bury yourself under a rock, or maybe you're going to come out later and just start cursing at all of us, or maybe you'll continue cursing at President Trump, or maybe you'll find someone else to curse out. Either way, I really don't care, because what I've learned about you is that you're not a man. Let me tell you what a real man does, Bobby. A real man defends women, by the way. A real man, when he sees women in danger like that, when someone is about to harm them and abuse them and really lay into them, a real man comes to their aid. A real man does something about it. A real man protects the females. A real man loves females. Not the way Harvey does, obviously. Do you know anything about that, Bobby? Do you know anything about taking personal risk for a weaker person to save her or even him from a horrible situation? Even if you don't like him or her, you can still understand that this person is in a horrible situation, and if there's something you can do, you should help out. That's what a real man does, Bobby. You don't know anything about that, Bobby. What you know about, Bobby, is how to be in a gang, how to get approval from other organized gang members, how to get approval from a Hollywood gay mafia, how to hang with the crowd, how to be a follower, how to be a man among little boys with suits. Let me ask you a question, Bobby. Weren't you the same guy that literally got on his knees, on his hands and knees, and begged and cried the director, Brian De Palma, to prevent Al Pacino from giving a part in those early days? I can only imagine that, by the way. You see, I hate bringing that up, but the truth is, those women that were down on their knees begging Harvey not to do this, wasn't that you 30 years ago? And what did you do, Bobby? You see, you should have took a page from Al's book and kept your mouth shut. But you don't, do you? Because I think deep down inside of you, you're a bigot, you're a typical left-winger, and you're not a real man. You're just good at playing one. When the camera is on, you're on. When it's off, you sit back and watch women get raped by your friend Harvey Weinstein, all at the Tribeca Grill. And that is what I have to say about you. Am I lying? You know very well I'm not. This has been our Shield of the Sun video. If you'd like to donate to Shield of the Sun, please send it to MIGUELJIMENEZ at P.O. Box 39204, Charlotte, North Carolina 28278. You can also purchase the books written by me at www.lulu.com. If you like to purchase from a real minister and a real individual, you will not be disappointed. God bless you. See you next video.